Yes, we're live! Sweet! Oh my goodness. Alright, welcome everybody to the first episode of the Late Night Podcast. I am Matt Costa, and I am here with Lawrence Witten, Steven Chivaroli, and Jeremy Soto. And we're going to talk about some random shit tonight because we're just kind of doing, a little bit of a test of our live video here tonight. And as you can see, Jeremy, why don't you say a few words?
Wait, what am I supposed to say?
Whatever you want.
The goddamn picture. I can't even believe you can draw on yourself, like, for real.
Yeah, I haven't cut my hair or shaved in such a long time.
Clearly.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Back to you, John.
Oh my god. Yeah, back to you, John. Too bad there isn't a John in the room here with us tonight.
I should change my name to John, so.
Oh, okay. Well, then you start this. Then you start the show, Lawrence.
Well, welcome to my show, guys. My name is John, broadcaster for the evening. I'm here with my good friends, Jeremy, Costa Rica, and Static Ship. And
Static Ship.
Static Ship.
That is it.
Oh boy. So we're just kind of doing our own thing here tonight. I guess we might as well. We're doing a little bit of a Google Hangout thing, so trying to see test the ropes for tonight, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. I labeled it YouTube Shenanigans because I figured maybe I could switch between, everything that we're doing here. Hold up. Let me see if I can go straight to this. Okay, so yes we can. So that's what we can do. Nice. Then I can just click on that and it'll switch between. Okay, cool. So that helps.
Yes.
Yes. Jeremy, you are looking more and more like a caveman. What the hell?
Hyman cousin.
Duke's cousin.
His cousin. Oh, that's what that's gonna be.
No, he's not drunk.
Continue.
All right, fellas. Well, the lot of you guys have got to have something to talk about in this evening. I didn't really find anything to talk about, but I might be able to find something if anybody doesn't have anything.
Has anyone seen Nightcrawler yet?
No.
I have not.
Oh, you guys are killing me. I just saw it last night. I'm so ready to talk about it.
Have you seen John?
Really?
Yeah, I'm so ready to talk about it.
Wait, was it good or bad? I'm sorry.
It was both good and bad. Jake Gyllenhaal was. I love watching him. I thought it was great, but I thought they didn't go deep enough into his character. It was a very plot-driven. No, not plot-driven. It was a very event and action-oriented plot, and I feel like they really needed to go into depth because there's on his character. There's a lot of things that I wanted to know and stuff like that. You feel me?
Yeah, I think I know what you mean by that.
It was like Jake Gyllenhaal outshone the rest of the movie with his one character, and I wanted to know more about him more than what was going on in the film. You dig?
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
I mean, I wanted to see. I want to see that, but I saw the most recent movie that I saw was actually Gone Girl.
Oh, okay. That was an interesting flick, huh?
I hated that movie. Both of my friends and I, we walked. Well, okay, it was myself and my friend Mike, and we walked out of that movie like, what the fuck? Like, really? Like that's the kind of movie that we actually had to go and see. Like, what the hell?
I liked certain things about that movie, and I hated certain things. What didn't you like?
I just didn't really like anything about okay, the beginning of the movie was great. Like the whole setup of the movie in general was really good, and I was liking where it was going, and I was rooting for Ben Affleck the whole time. And then it was like, oh, the girl's totally framing her husband for absolutely no fucking reason. And then that just started to make me like, really? And I thought that after the plan had been revealed, I was going to be like, oh, okay, so that's the end of the movie. But it kept going.
Mm-hmm.
And then she got away with everything, and I was like, what? Really?
Okay, that's what I said too. When she was doing her whole little monologue thing where she's like, oh, here's like every little part of the crime I just committed I'm going to tell you about. I was like, wow, she's really going to get away with this, huh? This is like a terrible movie. I hate this movie. Is the director trying to tell that Ben Affleck deserves this right now because I hate this director? And so, like, then the plot went on and it turns out, like, you know, they made her look like a psycho, which she was. But, like, that last scene where she like, runs up to Ben all bloody and she's like, oh my god, and Ben's like, you crazy bitch. That was great.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was just like, what the hell? Like, she totally slit Neil Patrick Harris's throat and got away with it.
Oh my god. It was
that's what upset me, because nobody even bothered to look into it in the whole movie. I was thinking, like, Ben Affleck was going to get Tyler Perry to look into it, and it was going to be this whole like court drama at the ending of it, but it never happened, and I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, she like got away
and it just ended up, yeah, she just got away with fucking murder, and it was it just upset me to the nth degree.
I hear you.
Oh boy.
John Wick.
No, I haven't seen John Wick yet. Was that any good?
Yeah, it was really good. I loved it.
What is that about?
It's pretty much Keanu Reeves' character. He's an like assassin.
Uh-huh.
He lost his wife, and a couple of days like after her death, some guys break into his house and kill his dog and steal his car. So he goes on like a rampage throughout the town, like taking people out. It's just pretty much one of those like American shoot 'em up movies, but
okay,
it's great. It's definitely good.
Right on. I've been waiting for the glorious return of Keanu.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and me both.
We man the Tai Chi with him.
Oh, I wanted to see that actually. That's on Netflix now, though.
Yeah, that's a pretty good movie.
Was it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's not a role I'm used to seeing him in, like The Matrix. Because he plays like the bad guy in the movie.
Right.
Like, he's like really serious, but you can't take him serious because it's Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Like the fighting scenes were good. The story was pretty good too. So I would watch it.
Yeah, no, that's actually pretty funny. I mean, I haven't. I think the last Keanu Reeves movie I watched was 47 Ronin.
Okay.
That was the movie that I watched. I was actually disappointed.
I wanted to see that.
Like, I mean, it wasn't to the point where it was like, oh, this is totally horrible, but it was like, I'm glad I didn't pay like $10 to see this in the theater, because it was totally not worth it at all.
Mm-hmm.
And
fantasy stuff.
Huh?
They're like you know how it went like super fantasy, like magic and transforming into dragons and all that craziness.
Right.
It was just too over the top.
Yeah, I mean, like, I liked, like, that's the reason why I was interested in watching the movie in the first place. I saw the dragon and all the monsters and stuff, and the mysticism in it, and I was like, ooh, this seems really cool, and it's Keanu Reeves. Apparently, Keanu Reeves, there was a rumor that Keanu Reeves was added at the last minute, and it was supposed to be something, like, completely different from what it actually was, and then the studios were like, no, we're going to put in an A-lister so we can make money off of this. And they added Keanu Reeves into the mix, and they made the movie the way it is now. And, I mean, you know, I was okay with it, but I was still like, that wasn't as cool as I thought it was going to be. You know what I mean?
So you're telling me studios needed a go-getter and they chose Keanu Reeves for that?
Yeah, I mean, I guess they did.
Right. Someone's not on the. Someone just got fired, I think.
Yeah. Someone lost their job. So did you guys hear about the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon 2? They're coming out.
No,
Really?
not at all.
Yeah, it's they announced it, and the cool thing they're doing is the day it comes out in the movie theater, they're releasing on Netflix at the same time, so you can stream it or watch it in the theater. Like, it's like
Really?
What?
yeah, like I was just like, if you're gonna put it on Netflix, who's gonna watch it in theaters?
That's like a terrible like marketing decision, isn't it? Doesn't that totally kill any revenue you were gonna get from the theater?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless like I don't know what they haven't like talked about it too much, but all they said it's coming out in theaters and on Netflix the same day. That's kind of stupid. Like,
Yeah.
unless it's so good that like you want to watch it on a bigger, in the theaters. That's what they're banking on. Like, it's gonna be
True. I just can't picture a situation where I'm like, dude, I love Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon 2 so fucking much last night. We gotta go see it in theaters.
IMAX ticket. Here we go. Yeah, it's just so crazy.
Yeah.
But
You know what's funny is that I never even finished the first one.
what?
I've only seen like pieces of the first one, and I never finished it. It was like a long time ago in freshman year of high school.
It's a good movie, man. It's a great movie.
Yeah, I mean, like, you and I have had those kung fu movie marathons in the past. I feel like that should have probably been on the list.
Yeah, probably like number one.
Yeah, like, I mean, well, the only thing that really turned me off to it was the wires and shit, because they were doing all those acrobatics. It was clearly like they were moving around on wires and stuff, and I was kind of like, I don't know if I like that. And then I watched Iron Monkey with Lawrence, and I was like, oh, this is cool. But then you could clearly see that it was,
Not the best quality.
well, I mean, yeah, it was wires and stuff, because like the dude was leaping around and shit like crazy, and you could tell that that was clearly, wires and not humanly possible whatsoever. So, I mean, one of those things that I got to catch up on, I suppose. But what was it? Oh, yeah, it was definitely freshman year when I had seen some clips of it for the first time. But yeah, never seen it before.
I'm waiting
Right on.
for Hitman 3. They announced that, right?
I thought they already had that out.
Hitman 3 is in like the movie or the game?
No, the movie.
Hitman, man.
I don't know anything about the Hitman games, so.
No,
IP Man.
IP.
No,
Which
yeah.
is
Oh, Ip Man! I thought you said
Yeah.
Hitman. I was like, what?
Oh.
Man, IP Man.
So, Ip Man. Ip Man.
Man.
Ip Man.
I know you posted that link on my Facebook. They announced the third one. I haven't heard anything about it afterwards.
That's right, actually. That is too funny. Yeah, I mean, like, after the second one was kind of, from what I remember, it wasn't as good as the first one. I'll say that much. Hitman 1 was definitely the best Hitman.
hey, what the heck?
I love your furry mane, Jeremy. It's feathery.
I know. Look at Jeremy. He's
So,
like,
He's going all
doesn't even want to show his face.
First of all, those feathers, they're not even mine.
Oh my goodness. Jesus, he's like Tack from The Power of Juju.
It looks like a Crash Bandicoot.
Aku.
Oh yeah, totally. Aku. Yeah, the red eyes and the green eyebrows, that's definitely Aku.
Buka, buka.
Ah, Christ almighty.
Just want to take this time out to dedicate this one to the fans.
To the fans!
Fans of America.
The fans of America.
Hold up, we gotta change letters.
I was about to be like, what?
That's way too light to have any in it.
I don't know why this doesn't switch automatically. Either that or I do not know what is happening.
It's a burp.
All right.
Kids, do try this at home.
For all you guys, I love you so much.
Dang it, I wish I had more beer. I would have been like, cheers!
Cheers, mate.
I think I just finished my last one. I think I did. It's unfortunate.
American degeneracy.
American degeneracy. Indeed.
Yeah. So what I was gonna start talking about some of the PlayStation 4 games that came out for free today, but I don't know how many of you guys have PS4.
Well, I do not. I don't have any of those, unfortunately. Although I guess I heard that the new Call of Duty came out recently, and I didn't know about it. My dad was like, "Is that going to be on the PS3?" So,
You know what's weird? I heard it was not that bad.
really?
Yeah, I heard it wasn't too bad. Like, it's very, very different from past Call of Duties. Which is kind of
gonna hate it.
because like after Modern Warfare 2, I never bought another Call of Duty game.
That's funny.
Nope. Was it Modern Warfare 2? Yeah, it was Modern Warfare 2. Like it was Call of Duty 4, World at War. I love those two games, and then I got Modern Warfare 2, and I was like, I don't think so. I don't think I like this anymore. And then shooters have gone downhill ever since.
That is true.
And then I picked up Battlefield, and that was good for a while. And then, I don't know, I'm not so hot on that anymore.
Yeah.
Battlefield, it got boring after a while.
Yeah, and you know, the thing is, like, I just bought the PS4 version, and I picked it up, and you know, I started level 1. Everybody's at like level fucking 150, and and they're shooting me from across the map. They know where to put everything, because the maps are a lot bigger than they were in like past generation consoles. So I know like 60% of the map, and then there's a brand new 40%. There's all these level 150 guys are running around knowing exactly what to do and where to look for people.
Oh, Jesus.
The fun part of that.
Yeah, I don't even remember the last time I even played Battlefield at all. I don't even know where to begin on that, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, mostly just because, like, what was it? The last one I played was 3, I think. And even then, I wasn't really like, oh yeah, this is awesome. I'm gonna keep playing this. I was still on Black Ops 2.
No doubt.
So that's just the way it was for me, I suppose.
Have you guys seen the video or heard about the announcement Rockstar released the other day about first-person Grand Theft Auto 5?
I saw that video that Jimmy posted today.
What?
It looks awesome.
So good. It looks so good, dude. I've been waiting for a long time for like a big first-person sandbox game like Grand Theft Auto to happen, and it just happened. It just fucking fell into my lap. I pre-ordered it too. Like, this is just like another cherry on top, you know? I don't know. So glorious.
No, I mean, like, see, this is why I want a PS3, because that just looks so fun. Or a PS4, that's what I meant.
Yeah, fool.
I mean, I already have a PS3, but you know.
Yeah.
I gotta get a hold of a PS4, just simply because of that game. That was the only reason why I refrained from buying it for the PS3. It was because I knew it was coming out for the PS4. If I was going to get the PS4, I was going to play it with friends, and I knew that it was coming out online and stuff like that. So, I've got high hopes for that when I saw the footage, especially with that footage.
Yeah.
Watching this 3D first person thing.
Do you guys know if it's online or if it's just in story mode?
It's online.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
think
just
so.
online.
Cool. I'm totally fine with that. You dig?
I did.
Hey, we have 2 people watching now.
I knew that it was coming. I noticed, actually. I think one of them is me, though, because I'm just trying to check the quality of it.
I didn't even know that. How do you see this?
Oh, well, we probably have 1 person watching. Hey.
Hi.
Hey, one person watching.
That's me.
We love you, homie.
We love you, homie. We love you. We love you, homie.
Hmm.
All right.
Oh, man. Shit's kind of going down at this moment. But, let's see.
Yeah.
See if we can get some videos going on here on YouTube.
Let's get some callers. We got a lot of callers right now.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Get some callers in.
Oh, you know what we can do? We can play a little game, actually, while we're doing this here. So I'm going to go back to
We're gonna take out the games.
this.
Hello, is this Matt from the Matt Costa Project?
Why, yes.
I fucking love your shit. It's so good. I can't believe it.
Oh, okay.
Still live.
Glad we have fans here on the show.
Do you have like a Patreon I can donate money to, or like a Kickstarter for your?
Oh yes, you can go to my PayPal and just give me all your money, and that'll be it.
I'm
Yeah.
totally gonna steal my dad's credit card and give you like $5,000, and everyone watching should probably do the same thing.
Yeah, you know, 'cause we need that shit. Hold up. Where is?
We don't caller. We don't even have a Patreon or a Kickstarter. So I mean.
Okay,
Yeah,
well that's very sad. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we don't have no Kickstarter or yeah, we don't have none of those things.
No, yeah, we don't.
Okay, well, very sad. Okay. Alright, well have a good day, boys.
Wow.
Damn,
What a weird phone call, dude.
it was worth a try, right?
Yeah. All right, let's not take any more phone calls from now on.
No more. No more.
Lesson learned.
Alright, come on. Come on, Lee. We have to turn the Wi-Fi on this. And we are gonna, you know, come on.
We got to find a way to take callers somehow. That would be fun.
I know, that would be really cool. I really want to do it for, I mean, I was going to do this through Skype, but Google Hangouts seemed really quick. So that's why I didn't end up doing that. Come on. I want this to wake. Awake! What the hell? What is happening, Jeremy? Jeremy, will you get that shit off your face, for Christ's sake?
No.
Yes!
No.
Yes!
No.
God damn it.
You're. Damn it.
I'm gonna be like this.
You want to know a secret? You
And
can
what secret
get off
is this?
Jeremy's face.
No, you can't actually.
Anyway, wait, what? There we go. I got rid of it. Okay, so we're good now. No more creepy Jeremy cartoon face.
And now we lost half of the viewers.
Damn.
Dang.
Whoever that's watching just splits in half and walks out the room.
See, this thing used to be like. Okay, so.
Wait, what is capture? What the hell?
What are you doing?
Whoa, what the hell? I did not want to do that. When you took a picture? Really? What the hell?
I don't know what I was doing. I'm sorry.
View the photo. What the fuck?
This is my photo?
I'm just trying to. I'm messing with all this stuff here. Hold up. Stop it! I didn't do that. Okay, I'm not. Alright, you guys are.
That was me.
Stop photographing me.
There's a picture of Shiv in the corner over here.
There's a little button here that says report abuse, and I'm hitting it.
Damn. Come on, I really want this to come up, but it's not coming up for whatever fucking reason. Oh my god, with the pictures. What the hell?
You gave me too much power.
I didn't even do that on purpose. Like, what the hell? Look at all these damn pictures. Shiv is with the firefighter hat. I don't even know why. Oh, okay, that's why. Okay, I see now.
Can I draw on this? Oh.
Keyboard shortcuts. It would like, you know, automatically switch between each camera, but for some reason it doesn't want to do that no more.
No more?
Yeah, so
No.
I'm actually kind of annoyed by that.
Hey, don't turn up. This is so racist.
Why? Why you do this?
It's not like being seen. I'm too handsome.
Por qué, amigo? Come on, why won't this? That is dumb.
All HD.
Come on, come on. I wish I had come a little bit more prepared for this, but I wasn't really sure what I was going to talk about.
Me either.
Not yet, anyway.
Dun, dun. Super superstitious.
Very superstitious.
My
All
friend
them
was
writings
on
on the wall. The only reason I chose YouTube was because you could do a unlimited number of hours on YouTube to talk.
Sure, why not?
Has added Warlight? What the hell is Warlight? What is it?
I don't know.
Why you add this?
I don't know you all can see it.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm ready. I'm gonna be Aqua. Okay.
I like how you went ahead of me. It's still not even there.
I don't even know what's happening. Like, we might as well just do something, I suppose.
I was just testing everything out. You know, Ginny. What can I play? Braces.
Braces.
Are you guys in the game thingy?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in.
You and Jeremy.
Wait, what the fuck's going on?
I guess we're doing a game thing, seeing as how we got nothing else going on at the moment. I don't even know what Warlight. Turn-based strategy game where you compete with your friends to conquer the world. Sounds like, what the hell was it?
Civilization?
Yeah,
That
Civilization.
game you were playing?
So it is.
Might as well, right?
Oh, dude, we should play that Risk game. Do you remember that?
Yes.
The one where eventually it was like me and Costa versus Hugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
We should play that again. That was great.
Oh, shit. Well, let's get everybody in this and see how well this goes. Jeremy, come on. You gotta be ready. You gotta pick a color.
I'm not even in the game.
Well, it says you are.
It gives me error.
What do you mean it gives you an error? You liar.
I started this stupid thing. Oh, what a lie.
You liar head.
Let's go.
You call a liar head. You better take that back.
You
You better take that back.
I wouldn't stand for that.
Huh, that's weird.
Manager. Live events.
Nice.
Y'all know me.
Aw.
Come on! Alright, I'm just gonna start the game.
Let's start the game. I can.
Me versus Lawrence.
Welcome to Warlight.
This tutorial will show you how to take your first turn and give some helpful tips.
Be sure to-
Okay. Okay. So this is just oh my god, this is way more complicated than I thought it was gonna be.
Oh my god. Right. 1, 2. What
The hell's
Congrats.
what the hell? Oh, I see what's happening here. All right, I'm gonna put a crown on myself. Yeah, I'm the king.
Romanizes.
I don't even know what's happening. Lawrence and I. All right, so I guess I'll do.
I'm a kitty cat.
Okay, this is.
I'm a kitty cat. Yeah. That's what this is.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
retarded.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
No.
What the hell, Jeremy? What the hell is this? What the hell? God damn it, Jeremy. You're messing around with the Google effects.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you know.
Look at Shiva.
Oh my god.
I'm on the beach, guys.
See, this is what we get when we're given the tools to hang out on Google. Well, monocle. I've got a monocle now. Or an iPad. Look at that.
I am
badass.
What the
Facial hair. Bloop. Arr. Okay, I've got an eye patch and a monocle and a beard. What the hell?
Spend Wednesday night. Just chilling in Venice, I guess. Just doing a stream from Venice. And now I'm doing a stream from Tetris, I guess.
Guys, I'm going in.
Alright, so let's find something to talk about here, fellas.
I don't want to see something.
Let's see.
This is the most glorious Matt Costa project show ever.
I know, isn't it? Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Okay. So, see, I wish we had more shit planned. I was just sort of like, God, I don't even know what I'm going to talk about for this week.
Yeah.
Today. And now I'm like, God damn it.
All right, think, son. We'll think of something to talk about.
I mean,
Let's either.
Hold up. Let me see. I know I have some cool apps on here that we can use to start conversation.
Like crystal ball, like psychic calling.
Oh.
Jeremy, blow out the candle.
For only a minute.
Here we go. Cool facts. What the fuck? Cool fact number 601.
Wow.
Catherine the Great relaxed by being tickled.
Who? Catherine the Great?
Who'd that be?
Yeah, I guess.
Who could that be? Who is this?
Okay.
Arr!
Almonds are part of the peach family.
A part of the Ebola family.
Yeah, you know.
Almonds are part of the peach family?
Yeah, I'm just reading through random facts now at this point.
I know bananas are berries, that's all I know.
Really?
Yeah. Weird,
Yeah,
right?
I guess I don't know what else I'd classify them as. But what are apples?
What are apples?
Yeah, I mean, like...
Yeah, I know what you mean, but...
Alright, fellas, here we go. I got it. I got something.
Costa's got it. What is it?
I am Paris.
You have 1 month of distress. Would you rather be forced to walk around for an entire month without pants, or shed all of your hair for an entire month?
Hold on, repeat again?
Shed all my hair for an entire month.
Yeah, I'll get rid of the hair.
Sure, let's go with
I
that.
mean, also, what season is it?
It doesn't really. Hold up. Your hair will not grow back until the end of the month. That's what that says. That's the only extra detail. So it doesn't really say what season.
I mean, if it's summer, I don't give a fuck. I'll walk around without pants.
Ha!
But
Yeah, I'd rather walk without pants myself.
yeah.
Wear
So,
shorts.
no pants.
But like, if it's winter, shit, I'll shave all my hair off. YOLO.
Wow, people would rather have you shed all of your hair for an entire month.
Wow.
56%.
Okay.
Okay. Would you rather live a life knowing there is a God and die to find out that there isn't one, or live a life knowing there is no God and die to find out that there is one?
Also the second
Obviously,
one.
to find out that there is one.
Right?
Of course.
Yeah. That would probably be.
What's up, man?
See, they don't like necessarily state that living life without a God is a bad thing in that particular equation. If they did,
Right.
they might have something there.
All right.
Guess
Wow,
what?
69% said they would rather not believe in him and find out that he is actually real.
Hmm.
How many
So
percent?
there's that for you.
How many
There.
percent?
69. 69%. Okay. Would you rather be publicly accused of first-degree murder or be
Yes.
publicly accused of pedophilia?
Murder. Murder.
Murder.
100%.
Murder over pedophilia, yeah. I guess that's pretty much unanimous.
I would much rather be accused of murder.
Yeah, 83% of the people agree with you guys.
I hope so.
With the extra detail, regardless of actual guilt or innocence. So even if you were innocent of it, it wouldn't even matter. Would you rather always have a sore throat or live with no fingers on preferred hand? So in
What?
other words, would you rather live with no fingers on your favorite hand or always have a sore throat?
Always have a sore throat.
Sore throat. I need my. I draw, man. I need my fingers.
I just don't want shit with them.
Sore throat. We got 3 for sore throat, so it looks like it's already unanimous. You would not learn to ignore the sore throat, and it would hurt. So, 73%.
That sucks either way.
Yeah,
I'd rather have all of my fingers, thanks.
Yeah.
I can honestly live with a sore throat.
Continue.
I'd rather never be able to say thanks or please.
What?
Would you rather never be able to say thanks or please?
Aw, that sucks. No matter what, you're a dick.
Yeah, pretty much. Probably please, honestly.
Yeah, please. Cause like I can find ways around please. Like,
Can I
hey,
please you?
would you mind giving me that?
Yeah, right. And that's how it
You
works.
can find ways around thanks though. You could say like, hey, I genuinely appreciate that. You know.
Yeah, pretty much. So
I'd
I
really
would
like
say,
to tell you more, but I can't.
say
I'd like to say more than that, but I literally can't.
66% of the population agrees with us.
That's because
That includes thank you. So okay.
we're wicked fucking smart. So there's that.
Would you? Wow, this is weird. You would survive. Okay, so would you rather eat all the carpet in your house or eat all the wood and tiles in your house?
Oh, good.
Carpet?
I think the carpet might digest a little bit better.
Yeah.
Lawrence.
Just,
All the carpet would digest better. Yeah, I could probably see that.
Pooping out some wood. Yeah.
Imagine having to shit out tile every day of your life.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't think so.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, I guess carpet. Well, yeah, carpet would definitely probably.
Imagine having to eat a whole fucking tile floor.
78%.
Yeah,
Jesus.
class floor.
That's not even a surprise at this point. Okay. Oh God. So some of this is kind of for graphic design people, but would you rather live in a world where everything is written in Comic Sans, or live in a world where the only music that existed was "Call Me Maybe"?
Comic Sans? Comic
Comics.
Sans. I could deal with
Comics.
Comic Sans.
Not
I'd
that.
rather deal with Comic Sans than fucking Call Me Maybe.
So I can't complain too much, but whatever.
It's not gonna kill me.
Are we all unanimous on the Comic Sans shit? Because I do not want to listen to only Call Me Maybe.
I wouldn't mind, but yeah, probably Comic Sans.
Of course, 82%. And it says, what's the extra detail here? Imagine reading this in Comic Sans or listening to Call Me Maybe wherever you went. Yeah, no thanks. Okay, here we go. Would you rather kill yourself or enter your younger sibling into the Hunger Games? There you go. There's an interesting question.
Probably kill myself. My sister wouldn't survive the Hunger Games.
Yeah, I don't really think my sister would survive the Hunger Games either. That's
Actually, I don't know. My sister.
Depends. I have a lot of them.
Shit.
yeah,
My sister
that
like really conniving. She might be able to do it. I don't know.
yeah, that's a tough one. I would say kill myself.
I like killing myself. Probably just kill myself.
Sector 1 people.
Lawrence, you got real quiet. I don't know why. Hold up. Let me see if I can adjust the volume here. Oh, Jeremy's really low for whatever reason, but Lawrence is all the way up. I don't know why that is.
I don't know.
That's weird. Okay.
I'm being suppressed today.
Okay, we just did this. What the fuck? What? Go away. There we go. Why? Why, phone? Why? God damn it. Alright. Alright, well, my phone is frozen again. I hate it when that app does that.
That's such a simple app.
I know, it really... I mean, it's a website, too. I could probably just go, like... hold up. yourather.com. Nope. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Alright, here we go. Would you rather have a high salary in a job you hate or a low salary in a job you love?
Low salary job I like.
Yeah, low salary job I love.
Go ahead.
That's two. That's a tough one. At least for me.
I don't think it's that hard.
Lawrence.
I don't know. I'm just gonna skip that.
Wow.
I'm a bit of a cop-out. What do you want from me? Alright, here we go. Whoops, that's the YouTube page. Blah, 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 blah. Would you rather eat a worm straight from the ground or snatch a fly out of the air and eat it alive?
Eat the
Worm.
Fly out of the air, because that's cool.
Yeah.
A fly?
Shh. Much rather do
See,
that.
I'd honestly rather eat a worm because there's no legs and it's like all slimy, so you could just swallow it whole. Yeah,
ground.
like I'm thinking gummy worms. Like I'm just, it's I'd be able to eat. Like I just whenever I think about bugs, I think about their little legs and how they can get stuck in your teeth. Like Jeremy was just telling me how he tried a chocolate-covered cricket and he got the legs stuck between his teeth. I hate
like
that.
chocolate though.
I can't. No, it's just chocolate doesn't have legs though. Like chocolate will not have tiny little legs that get stuck in between your teeth. That's not how it's gonna be. All right, I can't. No way. I will rather eat a worm. I'd rather eat a worm.
Fair enough.
All right.
But it looks like we got two for flies. What about Lawrence?
I said
He's
the
a-
fly.
He said fly too.
Wow, really?
I said earthworm. You said earthworm. So it's two.
Wow. Oh well, okay. I clicked fly. 59% of people agree with you guys that they would snatch a fly and eat it out of the air.
Because you
All
got
right.
first.
It's like
All right, here we go. Here's a cool one. Which would you rather be, Luke Skywalker or Harry Potter?
Luke Skywalker.
I feel like I'll lose my hand. I don't want to lose my hand.
All right, hold on. Let's quickly review all the main events of these people's lives.
Wait, you mean Harry Potter and Luke Skywalker?
Because this isn't a question we can just knee jerk on. Okay, this is like a real fucking serious question that needs evaluation.
All right. I can see where you're going with that.
Let's start with some simple shit. Let's do pros and cons, okay?
All right, here we go.
Pros of Luke Skywalker: you get to have the Force.
Yes.
You get to hang out with Harrison Ford.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
AKA Han Solo.
True.
And Chewbacca.
So you get the ill crew. You get to fly a really cool X-wing. That's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Ship is like thinking real hard.
Lightsaber.
Yeah, you get the lightsaber. Yeah, he becomes a member of the Jedi Council too, so that's kind of a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's just kind of like with Harry Potter, he becomes a member of the Aurors or whatever, the people who fight the Death Eaters and stuff like that. So that's kind of the same thing. But I'm being the advocate for both sides on that end. So
well, Harry's got Hermione, so.
Actually, that's Ron. Harry's got Ginny. Lawrence is like, I don't give a damn.
Break the friend zone, kill Ron, and.
Wow. That's horrible.
He kills his best friend.
That's life in Wizardland.
Cons of Luke Skywalker.
Loses his arm.
Made
His
out.
dad is the Dark Lord of the Sith.
Yeah, lose his hand.
That's kind of cool.
And he made out with his sister. Yeah, there's the other one.
Mm.
Both his parents are dead.
Orphan.
He's an orphan. But so is Harry Potter, so I guess that would add to it.
Watch Ben Kenobi friggin' die. That sucks.
Alright, yeah, that does suck.
Technically not. Kind of disappeared.
What else? That's a tough one. I mean, honestly, yeah, it's just like,
I don't know.
yeah. I mean, all right. Let me go through the pros of being Harry Potter. All right, you're famous already for just having that scar on your head, so everybody knows who you are.
But if you're Luke Skywalker by the end of the movies, you're famous too.
Really? Harry has been famous since he was a baby. That's basically what I'm saying, because he's been famous since he was.
So he's been like an English prince.
Well, Luke is famous on a galactic level here.
Wait, say what, Lawrence? I can barely hear
I
you.
said Luke is famous on a galactic level. That's more
On a galactic level.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, I can see that. Maybe after after episode 4, I could see that. But Harry has been famous all his life, so there's that. All his life, just because he's got that scar on his head and he survived being killed by you-know-who.
He can speak to snakes.
Yes, he can speak to snakes. That's also pretty cool.
Like, give me that
Yeah, he. Let's see. He's won the Triwizard Tournament. He's killed a basilisk, which is one of the hardest things to friggin' kill in the fantasy world of Harry Potter.
He married a dragon.
Yes, he beat a dragon. He's done a lot of crazy things. He's died and come back. Although I don't know if Luke Skywalker has done that before. That's probably, something that's been done. So, for all I know, that's probably what it could be. Uh,
Yeah, motherfuckers. Yeah.
Hans being Harry Potter, both of his parents are dead.
Isn't he rich as shit too? What's the deal with that?
That's true. He is rich as shit, although I don't know how rich he is exactly.
Uh-huh.
So
I
rich.
don't know, like,
Didn't
I
he
don't
get
know the whole
leave
details
a
of
ton
it or
money,
anything. Huh?
Didn't somebody leave him a ton of money?
Yeah, his parents left him like a shit ton of money in their.
Is that the whole thing by the end of the books, or did he spend it all?
I don't know. That's a good question. I think that he had enough to last him through all his years through Hogwarts, I guess. I don't know. It was a lot. It was a lot from what I remember.
Certainly.
What are the other cons? Everybody knows who you are. By your lightning bolt on your scar. You could say that's a con.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's kind of.
I know.
It's like one of those things where it's like, oh yeah,
You're a dork. Yeah.
yeah, definitely. Let's see. I really wish this would like auto. Okay, let me bring Lawrence all the way up. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of very many Harry Potter cons here. That's a tough one, actually. Jeremy, with all that shit, really? Like, what the hell?
Yes.
All I see is you got like a clown head with some cat eyes and nose and ears and the hearts above your head. Like, what the hell?
Living the dream, brother.
Definitely, of course.
I don't know.
What happened?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Just quiet.
I know. Well, I'm kind of. God damn it. I wish it would just switch automatically, but it doesn't, so. I don't have to keep clicking back and forth. But yeah, so what are we agreeing on here, fellas? Harry Potter or Luke Skywalker?
I don't know. Now that I think about it, I kind of lean towards Harry Potter.
So,
I don't know.
Shiva's like, he's got all the money and.
Babes.
It's kind of like, on some level, I feel like his stories are a little richer, but that's because they're books, they're not movies.
Well, here's another con. He has no actual direct family other than his shitty uncle and aunt. Their family.
Oh, and his friends, guys. His friends are his family, too.
Oh, yeah, the Weasleys and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'll say Harry Potter. I can relate to him more.
Didn't one of his brothers die? One of the Weasleys?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the twins, Fred and George, one of them, I forget.
Hopefully both.
Oh my god, the goddamn app froze on me again. See, this is what happens. Alrighty, let's see. Oh my god. Yep. Okay, time for some YouTube hangouts here. Let's see. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Oh boy.
Gonna go through these things here and see what this is.
It's a Charizard. We can be heroes.
Pardon.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so we were voting Harry Potter. People would rather be Harry Potter. That's right, because it was frozen on my phone. Alright, here we go. Would you rather sleep on a pillow with a blood stain or sleep on a really hard and uncomfortable pillow?
Pillow with a blood stain. Easy.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Blood stain? For real?
Oh yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, I suppose the blood stain would probably be fine.
I do it all the time.
Wow, it is 50-50 for that. That's crazy.
Hey, Google!
Would you rather be waterboarded or electrocuted to death?
Waterboarded. No. Electrocuted.
Well, supposedly you can't be killed from waterboarding, right? Or is that just a myth?
Well, I don't know, actually. Good question.
But like, so if that's true, then I'd probably rather be electrocuted because it would probably take a lot of fucking waterboarding to kill you.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, I think I'd take the electrocution.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that one.
Really in struggle.
Electrocuted. Wow, yeah, 66%.
Whoa.
That's kind of dumb. Would you, if you were trapped in a cage, would you rather be trapped with a tamed tiger or be trapped with a rabid squirrel? Just
What?
a tamed tiger or a rabid squirrel.
Team Tiger.
Team Tiger? The squirrel. The squirrel was whatever. It'll kill me.
You know, I feel like I could handle a rabid squirrel, but at the same time, it's just like.
It'll kill you slowly, and you start rotting. At least with the tiger, you die fast, quickly.
But the tiger's tame, so it wouldn't really attack you right away.
So why would you pick the squirrel?
Because it's a fucking squirrel.
That's not happening.
A squirrel.
It's red.
That's like.
What if it bites you? Then you're fucked.
One girl defeated Dr. Doom.
That's
Oh,
true.
jeez. Here we go. Yeah, alright. Well.
Tiger.
I guess the tiger is it. Wow! 79% would rather be trapped with the tiger.
Of course, I'd rather die in a cool way.
That's funny.
I
I guess. How about this one? Would you rather be a famous mobster or a notorious rapper? Or sorry, famous rapper, notorious mobster.
Famous rapper.
Famous rapper?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. I'd like to be a mobster too.
All because they're just mobsters. I get to pretend I'm Italian or something.
Yeah, there you go. Lawrence, what about you?
Mobster.
Mobster. Oh wow, we got 3 for mobster here. That's it. There we go. So, notorious mobster. Wow, but people would probably agree with Shiv. Rather be a famous rapper. 57% over 43. Well then. Alright, here we go. Would you rather be stabbed in the stomach 10 times or be shot in both kneecaps?
Ow. Huh.
Gotta think about that one, don't you?
Damn. I don't know.
Really? Shiva?
I'm sorry, what?
Would you rather be stabbed in the stomach 10 times or be shot in both kneecaps?
Shot in both kneecaps. Get stabbed. Stabbing's the worst. Stabbing's the worst thing that can happen.
I'm gonna have to agree with him on that. I'd rather be shot than stabbed.
Yeah.
The worst thing that can happen to a person ever is to get stabbed in the butt.
Yeah. There you go. Alright, so shot in both kneecaps. 52% of the people who voted agree with us. So there you have it. No, that's done. Okay, here we go. Would you rather eat only KFC or Taco Bell for a month?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell?
Taco Bell? You poop all day.
We got one for Taco Bell.
Damn it. I don't like tacos. I'm gonna lose a lot of money. Taco.
Taco Bell? Okay, so that's already like 3 for Taco Bell, so it might as well be down for you, Shiv. For a month, I think is what it was. Yeah, for a month. Taco Bell or KFC for a month?
KFC.
Oh, wow. Really? Why? A more diverse menu?
I could eat corn and potatoes and chicken forever. Forever. Forever.
Well, then, it's Taco Bell. Wow, people actually agree with Shiva. 54% over 46. Wow, that's actually pretty funny. That's interesting.
You want to move to Ireland?
Let's see. Alright, here we go. This one's a weird one. Would you rather be a male with female features and body parts or be a female with male features and body parts?
Say that again?
Would you okay. Would you rather be a male with female features and body parts or a female with male features and body parts?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
One more time.
So basically, would you rather be a dude with chick parts or a chick with dude parts?
They're asking me what kind of transsexual I'd rather be?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know.
That's just the one that's come up. I think that one's a very interesting one.
I don't know. Fuck. This is the toughest question of the night.
I would have to say, well, I mean, I don't want to be a dude with lady parts. I'd rather be a lady with dude parts.
That's kind of where I'm leaning too.
Yeah, because that's all I know, really. It's just kind of like, yeah, I guess.
Mustache, get back. Okay.
Jeremy?
I don't know, this one got me stuck.
It's got me feeling some type of way.
Yeah, I guess it might as well just be female with male features and body parts. Wow, 60% would rather be male with female features and body parts. Every guy would love, and the top comment here is, every guy would love to have a nice pair of big titties. I suppose. I mean, I don't know.
Matt knows.
Okay, here we go. Would you rather win the World Series or the Super Bowl?
The Super World Series.
Lawrence said the Super Bowl. Shiva?
Super Bowl.
Wow, 2 for Super Bowl. Jeremy?
Super Bowl.
All right. Wow, that was unanimous. Super Bowl. 60%. Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yeah, I'm the Google Master. I have a question.
Say what, Jeremy? You got a question?
I'm just pointing to my question mark on the top of my head.
Alright, let's see if I can find some decent trivia.
Friday.
General trivia questions. Okay. These are random, but I'm going to do it anyway. What is the highest mountain in Africa, and in what country is it located?
No idea.
Nobody knows?
Highest country? The what?
What is the highest mountain in Africa, and what kid?
Why would I know that?
It's a general question, I guess. Hold on, I'm
Who
gonna
would any of us
find.
know that?
Okay, here we go. We'll do movie trivia.
Ooh. Delay before time. I won.
That's too easy.
That's not.
Damn, these are all too easy, and there's only like 3 of them. What the fuck? 3 each. What the fuck is up with that? Trivia questions not netted. So yeah, how about that Gamergate shit?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
That's only the first thing that's coming to my mind at this point, because we might as well just try and find a topic to discuss.
I still have no idea what it is.
God.
Shit.
What do you want to discuss about Gamergate?
I don't know. I suppose I don't know enough about it to really discuss anything.
There's so much to discuss on that subject.
Really?
Dude, it's literally a minefield of discussion.
I didn't even realize that. I thought it was as black and white as, oh, you're on this side or this side, but I guess not, right?
It was for a very long time, and now things have gotten very gray.
Oh my god, figures.
Very gray, very messy as of like the past couple days.
Okay, well, from what I understand, Gamergate is supposed to be something like, I don't even know, it's kind of like better journalism on gaming and stuff like that, like for more reasonable, it's like a group seeking better journalism, more reasonable journalism that is related to gaming and the gaming community. That's what I've gotten from it. I don't really understand why that is needed, but then there's the other end of it, which is, I guess, there are feminists and there are social justice warriors who are like, oh, we're fighting against the sexism and shit in the, in video games because there are too many damsels in distress in video games. And honestly, I think that's a load of fucking bullshit because, I mean, first off, we're talking about video games, which is a primarily male-dominated market. Most likely, you're gonna run into a dude who's playing video games over a girl.
Mm-hmm.
For every 5 dudes that play a video game, it's gonna be 1 girl. And I mean, it's just kind of like, I don't know.
Here's the interesting thing. Here's the interesting thing. According to statistics, there are now more female gamers than male gamers.
Really?
Do you know why?
Why is that? Anita Sarkeesian?
Nope. It's because of the influx of available casual games on phones and things like Facebook. So now if you play Farmville, if you're a 40-year-old mom who plays Farmville, you're now counted in as a gamer.
Wow.
As someone who plays.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, if they're counting Farmville people, then yeah.
What?
I said if they're counting like Farmville as like gaming, then yeah, I can see that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's the kind of thing that they use when they take down statistics like that. But like we have a very different idea of what gaming is, whether it's like playing on the PC or on a Game Boy or whatever. Very, very, very different from the idea of a casual social game.
Right.
And that's the kind of like the more hardcore community, the hardcore gaming community.
Right. I mean, like, I don't quite understand how Like that just boggles my mind. Like Farmville now makes you count as like that makes you a gamer now. Like I always thought that the definition of a gamer was somebody who plays in the console or on the computer, you know? And that that was the definition, was somebody who, you know, they had the discs or the Steam file, or I don't know, some shit like that. Like not something on Facebook or on their iPhone or something like that. Like I still have Flappy Bird on my phone, but why would that make me a gamer? You know, that's kind of a little bit of a hogwash to me, honestly. I don't see why that would make me.
I mean, it's kind of a weird, like, on some level, what do we call them? Do we call them casual gamers? Do we make up a new term for that? And should we count them into statistics like that? I mean, sure, but I think there a specification needs to be made. You know what I mean?
I mean, like, well, see, I mean, I play console games, and I mean, all of us here play console games. All of us here play PC games, computer games, whatever.
Yeah, we're nerds.
I mean,
We're fucking nerds.
it's kind of just, I wouldn't call myself like a hardcore gamer, because I'm not. I mean, I play console games, but it's just because I enjoy them. So I guess it's kind of like, when you think about it, it's like, you know, when you play Farmville, that, I don't know what that would make you, really. That would just, for me, that would just be you play fucking Farmville. Like, I don't know why that would make us in the same category. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. And no, it shouldn't be in the same category, because mostly, I mean, you know, the hardware is different, but like a lot of the time the market's different. You don't go to GameStop and Best Buy to buy things for your Farmville.
Right. Yes, exactly.
The culture in the community is much different. And we need to take into account things like that when we talk about games that, you know, because I think we would agree that most of like the hardcore community we're talking about are probably guy gamers, and you know, we know, you know, we know female gamers. We play games with female gamers. We know they exist. That's not a and it's not a boys club that we're trying to make. We don't give a fuck. We'll play with girls. We don't care.
Yeah, right. Like, I mean, how many times have people come over my apartment in the past, and we've played Mario Kart, and we've had girls over who play Mario Kart with us? Like, it's no big deal.
All the time.
We're not. Yeah, like I mean, it's just the girls. You know, I mean, you know, some girls just feel inclined to. I mean, like the whole thing with the sexism in it is kind of annoying to me, just because it's like, oh well, why is it Peach and Daisy are princesses? And it's just like, because that's just the thing. It's just like the you know, the mythical archetype that's placed in these games that have been so successful for so long, and you can only pick Peach and Daisy. Like, now you can pick Baby Peach, Baby Rosalina, Baby Daisy, and all the adult versions, and then Birdo. I bet you people don't even realize that Birdo is a female character in the Mario universe. I don't know. But it's like, I don't even know if I'm going off topic with that, but it's still just like...
Aren't you able to play as Peach in Super Smash? Certain Super Smashes?
Yes.
And you can play as Sheik and Zelda too?
The second one, and the third one, and I think the new one you will be able to. And Samus is a girl.
Yeah.
Samus Aran. She's a girl. Zelda, you can play as Princess Zelda from the second one on. What else? I know you can play Jigglypuff, I guess. That's a girly character, I guess. I don't know. That's just kind of... It's just annoying to me to think that there's, like, this community of people who think that there's this rampant sexism in games. And I think it's obnoxious, because I don't agree that that's the case. As you probably already know in the first place.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
Like, I don't know. I just think it's atrocious. Really, it's like, come on. Say what?
So I think Facebook knows how you feel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Facebook had You Don't Know Jack for a while. I actually like that because it's a trivia game, and I like trivia games. And I would play with girls all the time on that. Our girls would challenge me on that all the time, and that was fun. There's no. It's just another excuse to make feminism relevant again. That's what's going on here, especially with this whole Gamergate thing, and it's just like,
Well, let's talk
Princess
about
Peach,
that for a
bro.
second.
Huh?
Let's talk about that for a second.
And what?
So, you said you don't know like where this whole thing began, right?
Right. I actually don't, honestly. I don't know the origin of this whole Gamergate thing, to be honest.
Okay, well, I'm sure you've been, alive and on the internet for the past 2 years, so you know there's a huge campaign right now going on to label all dudes as sexist. And, that's been, for the past 2 years, that has been going on in, like, video game review sites like Kotaku and Rock Paper Shotgun, and they've been injecting their political opinions into things. And so about 2 months ago, this douchebag named Aaron, who is a dude, made a blog post detailing his relationship with a game developer named Zoe Quinn.
Yo, Zoe.
Zoe. So, in this blog post, he, like a butthurt little bitch, talks about, like, oh, Zoe, like, manipulated me, and, like, whatever, and blah, blah, blah. And he goes on to mention, I guess, like, she cheated on him with 5 guys, and he mentions 3 of these guys.
Jesus
and, like,
Christ.
So, well, I mean, like, that's whatever. I don't give a fuck about that. But the important part here is that these, like, the 3 guys he mentioned are all prominent people in, video games journalism and, independent, like, video game competitions and stuff like that. And so, from the outside perspective, it appeared that Zoe Quinn was, there was a possibility that either she was sleeping around for good journalism or ratings or stuff like that. Sorry, I'm kind of saying this wrong.
Well, you don't worry about it. You just get it out as best as you can.
Okay, well, from the outside perspective, there was some collusion going on, and there was reviews for her games that were positive from people that she had allegedly slept with. And so, the internet fucking exploded because
Really?
we're very sick and tired of, like, the close relationships that video game developers and people who review their games have together, and they give them, you must be familiar with, like, the Gone Home situation, like Polygon.
I am, honestly.
All right, well, sites like Rock Paper Shotgun, Polygon, and Kotaku have been giving really good reviews and been giving positive press to their friends in the who are developers in the industry, and like the whole that whole Zoe Quinn scandal was just more like positive proof. It was just like, we have the positive proof of shit that we know has been going on in the industry for a very long time, and that was kind of where Gamergate began. And then
okay, I see.
People started investigating video game journalists, and they found more and more connections. Like Patricia Hernandez, a writer at Kotaku, had been living with like literally living with a person that she had been writing positive reviews for. So there's like.
So in other words, it was just basically conflict of interest.
Yes, loads and loads of conflict of interest, blatant, crazed conflict of interest. Lots of people giving money to their Patreon and stuff like that. It just appears like a lot of people are paying for reviews, and I don't know. It's crazy. It's literally crazy. If you look up some of the videos on this, you can look at some of this shit for hours, and it goes back so far and so deep. It's insane.
Wow. I didn't even realize, to be honest, like, I only had just started hearing about this, like, recently. Actually, when you first told me about it is when I started actually looking into it, and at first it was just kind of like, I guess that it still doesn't, honestly, it still doesn't clear up the fact that now there's a whole feminist group that is like, oh, now we're claiming sexism against all the women in the gaming community, and it's like, what does that have to do with what's going on? I mean, that just doesn't seem to make just doesn't seem to make much sense, other than the fact that, oh, these girls are just performing a bunch of conflict of interest within the gaming review, gaming journalism community, or whatever.
That whole bit about us being sexist and stuff is all just the game journalists writing shit to try and cover their asses, because they're if this had been about a dude, then I honestly don't know what they'd be writing, but like,
right, exactly.
Lucky enough to be a chick, and therefore, like, us being upset about it must mean we're sexists, which is bullshit. It's such bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, in situations like this, I always just think, reverse the roles, and then who would be pointing fingers at who, and it's just kind of. Honestly, it's just kind of a pain in the ass to hear when it's clearly there's just this sort of bias that's going on within the gaming community, the gaming journalism community, and then they have to turn around, and then when this Gamergate thing is like, hey, listen, we kind of want some fair journalism here going on, and then feminism is turning around and going, hey, that's sexist for you to call us out for that, and that's just like,
hold on. Here's the interesting thing. There's a lot of feminists that support Gamergate.
Really?
Because they realize that it's not really about sexism, that it's about journalism. And they've taken, like, did I tell you that Tumblr supports Gamergate?
No, you didn't tell me, actually.
Gamergate.
Wow, that is.
It was all up on our grind in the beginning of this. They were like, it was like the most amazing thing. It was like 4chan, Reddit, and Tumblr were on a team. It was insane.
Wow.
It was insane, and yeah, that doesn't happen. Well, we got kicked out of 4chan because Moot sold out, so we all moved to 8chan. Which is a cool place.
Which is a cool place, yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean, so, like I said, I'm kind of just a little bit uninformed about this whole Gamergate thing, and, I only just started hearing about it when you mentioned it, and I looked it up, and I was just kind of like, oh, okay, so it's just people want fair journalism, and then there's another end where people are just crying sexism.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of that sexism is because they're crying sexism because, like I was saying, that's part of the kind of deflection that they're doing. But it also turned out that there was a big mailing list of game journalists and like other journalists who all colluded with each other to like blacklist certain people. And have you heard about the Gamers Are Dead articles?
I don't think so, no.
So there were like roughly about 11 articles released around within like a day of each other from 11 different video game publications, Kotaku, Rock Paper Shotgun, that whole fucking gang, and they basically said that all gamers are dead and that gamers aren't a thing anymore. Like, you know, gamers don't need to be your audience. You don't need gamers. Blah blah blah. Whatever.
What the hell?
And so it turned out that all of them are in an emailing list called Game Journalist Pros, and they've all been colluding with each other and conspiring on things like this for a very, very long time.
Wow. Wow.
So the whole sexism thing is just a part on all these people in collusion, and they're trying to deflect attention away from that by claiming sexism, and you know, naturally, a lot of oversensitive kids jump on that.
Why am I not surprised by that, honestly? That's just, I don't know. It's just like with this whole thing with the 10 hours of walking in New York bullshit that's been happening. You know what really upset me about that video? Speaking of all this sort of outcry of, you know, oh my god, that's sexism and bullshit like that, is, you know, as a video editor, that video was about, like, what, a minute and a half? Have you seen the whole thing? Like a minute and a half? A minute and a half out of 10 hours is not that much. Like, at all. And it just kind of shows you that it must have spent a long time, looked like fishing for people who were, you know, gonna come up to this girl and say something. And it's just kind of like, really? Like, that's not a lot of footage to get from 10 hours. Like, if it was maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes, then I was like, all right, so that's a decent amount in comparison, in correlation with how long they were out there for. You know, it's kind of like, you gotta, obviously, as video people, we know that you gotta shoot, you gotta overcompensate when you shoot. And when this video came out for the 10 hours and walking in New York City, it was just kind of like, really? And half the people were just sort of either saying hello or they were saying compliments. And now people are frying shit like, oh, this is unwarranted, and it's just kind of like, really? It's just getting out of hand now.
I've had a lot of conversations with people about that video, as you can imagine. And some of my friends say that it's very much like that living in New York. I don't know if you know Kaylee Welsh.
Yes, I do.
I was roommates with her, and she lives in New York now, and she says it's pretty bad up there. But I have other friends that say it's not so bad. So I'm left to assume that, you know, it must depend a little bit on the way you look, maybe, or what neighborhoods you walk in.
Right.
Some of that stuff I thought shouldn't have been considered harassment, but some of it was really fucking creepy. Like that dude who followed her for 5 minutes.
Right.
That's creepy. That's wicked fucking creepy, and that's
that's just kind of the shit that you just don't do.
See, that's the kind of shit that, like, I want to slap dudes in the face for and be like, you are giving us a terrible name right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
fucking
come
idiot.
on, man. Like, don't.
Following her for 5 minutes, that is so pathetic.
Exactly, like
pathetic. And like, another time I saw a dude like be like, "Oh yeah, American Eagle, beautiful, beautiful." Oh, come on, dude. Come on.
Oh God.
You making us look like such fools right now. But some of the stuff like people saying like hello, good morning, whatever, how are you? I understand that, you know, in response to that, a lot of girls said, well, you know, they wouldn't, is he saying that to every woman that walks on the street? Is he saying that to every person on the street? you know, well, first of all, the video doesn't give us long enough to see. But second of all, I don't really consider that harassment. I consider that trying to open up a dialogue with somebody that you find attractive and you might want to get to know better.
Right. Exactly. And that's the way that I look at it, and probably a lot of other dudes look at it too. That's basically how most of us were taught to just talk to somebody. It's just, if you want to get to know somebody, just say hello. And I mean, now there are people out there like it's harassment, but it's just like, really? Like, I can't just get to know
wish
some random
they
person?
had shown us more stuff like that 5-minute guy, and you know, kind of left out some more of the harmless seeming stuff.
Right.
You mean like they just focus on the...
Yeah, like the really nasty creeps.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
the guys that said like "Good morning, miss" or whatever, you know.
Right, like if they had shown us like more of these dudes who were like there was that one dude who was just walking right beside her and like, oh, you don't want to talk to me, and if I give you my number, will you talk to me? Like, that's not the way you go about it. Like, if she's not saying anything to you, then it's just kind of like,
Yeah, exactly.
walk away.
That's so pathetic, and
It really is, and I believe that that's kind of the fault of like our entire country as a whole. It's just, we're not really teaching dudes that, you know, if she doesn't like, I mean, I'm not going to be that kind of guy who's like, oh, we got to teach men not to rape and not to harass and stuff like that, because that's not what I'm thinking here. It's more of just, you know, you can't just, if you don't get immediate results, then you should just walk away. You know what I mean? Like, if you say hello to a girl and she just kind of shrugs her shoulders, or she's kind of like, hey, or, you know, just something that's kind of not invested. It's something like, you can just like, we gotta be teaching our young men to like read body language and listen to the tone of people's voices. You know, nowadays, with Facebook and with Twitter and with Tinder and all this crap, it's like we're so disconnected from how people are. It's just kind of like, when you see that video, you're thinking, if this guy was smart and she just didn't talk to her, if it were me and I was just like, hey, how's it going, and I was walking next to her and she didn't say anything to me, I'd just turn around and be like, all right, fine, bye.
yeah.
And I would just forget about her because I would never see her again, most likely. And, you know, we kind of just, because we're kind of teaching guys sometimes that girls like to play hard to get, and some girls, you know, I understand they don't want to be talking to people, or, you know, whatever, and that's fine. You know, if you don't want to talk to a dude, then just tell him to fuck off. Like, pretty sure that if I said hello to a chick and she said fuck off, I'd be like, all right, I won't fucking see you ever again. It's like, who cares, you know?
A universal safe word, just a safe word that we can all use in any situation.
Right, exactly.
So you go up to a girl and you say, "Sup, girl?" And she's like, "Not now." And you'd be like, "Come on." She'd be like, "Pineapples." And I'd be like, "Oh, sorry, leave."
Pineapples. Yes, I like it. Actually.
You just drop pineapples, and I'm like,
that we gotta make a thing. Like, that's the code word right there. Pineapples. Okay. All right. I'll leave you alone.
Hard shit right there.
It's just, that's perfect. Well, I mean, like, you know, there should be like this. You're right. There should be like a safe word or something like that. There's got to be something out there that's like an indicator to all people that is just like, all right, you don't want to talk to people, whatever. I'm out of here.
And to be clear, I want to make the idea of the universal safe word, because there are girls out there in the world who like to play hard to get, and they like to you know, pretend to sort of be the victim, which is cool. You know, if that's your thing, that's your fetish or whatever. But I don't know the difference most of the
Right. Yeah. Exactly. I mean,
safe word.
What are you gonna do? You know.
Yeah.
And I mean, there was a comment that I had seen before about girls whom actually there was a video that I had seen, and it was talking about the very viral video that we're talking about now, which is, you know, all about walking through New York for 10 hours, and there was this woman who like there was a guy and there was a girl, and the guy was basically like, you know, if you don't want to talk to somebody, then just tell them to fuck off or whatever. And basically that's what he said. I don't remember exactly what he said. But then this girl was like, girls get killed for things like that. And it's like, and apparently some girl, I mean, she claimed that some girl had been recently, like, beaten up or killed for just for defending herself and stuff like that. And he was all like, well, then you should just carry a gun. And it's just kind of like, well, I mean, I don't think that these kind of things are an issue because there are so many people out there that would probably jump to the rescue of a girl who's in trouble regardless, especially in a public place like New York City like that. You know what I mean? And
remember that time on the Jersey Shore, Snooki got punched in the mouth? Like that guy.
I did.
But I mean, like, everybody in the Jersey Shore's a pussy, so obviously nobody touched him. But, you know, It looked like they were trying to fight him. I just had a good thing to say to something you just said. Now I can't remember what you said. We were talking about...
Well, I was talking about how girls just, they aren't really allowed to defend themselves because some people will react in such extreme ways, like I said, where it was just like girls will get killed for whatever reason.
A girl can't tell a guy to fuck off because supposedly girls have been killed for that. I mean, but like, on the other hand, you know, people have been killed just for walking out their fucking front door, so it's not like, you know, and like most of the time when a girl tells someone to fuck off, it's just like a, you know, people laugh and it's like a funny thing, and the dude's like, okay, I'll fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
unless,
that,
like, you know, they're not cool and they're douchebags, but
right. It's just that small percentage of dudes that just don't know how to take no for an answer, and it just like that kind of side, like, that's just kind of what I thought about that video, was that it was just sort of, that was exploited for the means of dramaticism for the video, you know, like shock value, like, oh, this guy followed her for 5 minutes. It was clearly just because, you know, like, that there was a lot of claims that, like, there were people who were in the more lower income parts of the city, and, you know, there was lots of accusations of racism because there was a lot of Latinos and black dudes who were catcalling. I hate that word. I don't even know why now. I used to not care for it, but now it's been being thrown around like it's a horrible thing, and it's just, you know, I don't do it, but it's still like, you know, there are going to be people who do that shit, and I think that basically holding every man in the country responsible for it is kind of ridiculous and irresponsible. And I mean, you don't see that kind of shit. Like, living in Boston for 5 years, kind of, I never saw anything like that, like, once. Like,
yeah, I've never have either, living in Boston.
I've never seen anything like that at all, like, in my entire life.
It's hard for guys like us to believe, you know?
Right.
We don't see that shit because we're, like, not assholes. We don't hang out with fucking dickheads.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's just like, it's not even that I'm not an asshole. I mean, I will say that in some cases I am an asshole, and I'm not afraid to admit that. But it's, you know, I'm not an idiot, is what I should be saying. I'm not gonna be like, hey, yo, girl, you got a nice ass, or, you know, whatever. It's just some dumb crap like that. It's literally just that I am respectable enough to the point where it's like, I'm not going to just randomly call it some chick I don't know. I'll probably just walk up to her and be like, hi, how are you? You're really cute. Blah, blah, blah. Let's hang out. Let's go get a drink or something. You know, it's just kind of like ad campaigns like this, just campaigns like this in general just kind of take these small bits of what happens on a daily basis to women and exploits it, and it just goes viral because it's like, oh, women, they're so harassed on the street and stuff like that. And it's like, you know, if I had a bunch of girls who are just like, hey, how are you, or, you know, God bless you, or whatever, I'd be like, hey, thanks, you know. And it's, I mean, I guess, you know, I mean, I don't know what it's like because I'm not an attractive woman. So I don't have a vagina and I don't have a pair of tits, and You know, I don't have anything that would get that kind of attention. But if I did, my instinct would be to just thank them. And if it was actually every day, like people have been claiming to be, then I suppose it would get old. But I wouldn't be annoyed by it. I guess it would only be annoying if it was consistent enough to the point where it was like, yeah, these dudes are like following me and shit, like in the video. You know, there was dudes that were following her and
Yeah.
you know, completely like not taking anything for an answer, really, because she literally didn't say anything, and so that was the only part that really was like, wow, that dude is an idiot. Like, why would you even like? You totally just made it. You just totally made the rest of us look like a bunch of fucking morons.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just atrocious that what was it, Hollaback? That's the name of the company that
Hollaback girl.
the video. Hollaback exploited that one thing to the point where it's like now all women today, especially on Facebook and everything, are just like, yeah, this is totally what happens to me every day. But again, like, you know, like I said, I've never seen that before. And I mean, just because I haven't seen that, it doesn't mean that it doesn't happen. I'm sure it probably happens, but does it really happen as often as that video makes it out to be? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
It's just one of those things where it's like, I think you're just kind of trying to get tears, or what is it? Trying to get tears out of a stone? I don't know what the damn...
I mean,
right?
Another thing is we can't take videos like this as solid facts because A, they are edited, B, they don't follow you know, scientific method.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
One chick through like one neighborhood and then we pick and choose the things that we've seen. They should release the 10-hour unedited video, and I think we should be able to pick through that and see for ourselves the harassment that she experienced. I think that would be good.
Right, because, like I said, as a video editor, 10 hours of a minute and a half out of 10 hours of footage is not impressive at all.
And you will notice that the first 20 seconds is her setting up the camera.
Right, exactly. So it's like, really? This is the 10 hours that was so bad that you couldn't even possibly muscle your way through every day?
There's 4.2 million men living in New York City.
And you only got a minute and a half worth of footage to prove to everybody else that you are getting harassed in the street.
I don't know. I believe chicks when they say there's street calling and harassment and shit. I think that video is deceptive about it, and I don't know if it's as big of a problem as the media is making it out to be.
Right, and that's exactly what I'm thinking to myself, is that it's not really that crazy of a problem, because if it was, then, I mean, like, in the past couple of years, I would have heard about that from, you know, my girlfriends or, you know, lady friends who, you know, are attractive enough to be catcalled and stuff like that, and they live in major cities and stuff like that. And I just don't hear about it. Like, I don't ever hang out with a chick and she's all like, oh, this dude, you know, he was totally following me while I was walking down the street to work this morning. And it's like, you know, you just don't hear about that kind of stuff often. Yeah. And it's just being over dramatized to the point where it's like, really, like, no guy does this kind of disrespectful stuff on a daily basis at all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
YOLO.
Wait, what?
YOLO.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Hashtag Gamergate.
Hashtag Gamergate. Whoopee.
Should I give you a list of all the achievements Gamergate has made so far?
There's achievements for Gamergate? Are you serious?
No. I mean, like, not like, you know, 100-point achievements. I mean, like all the things that we've done so far.
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find a list. I'll post this shit anyway.
Daniel.
Okay, so we raised $500,000 or $5,400 for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention.
Wow.
We raised $71,000 for the Fine Young Capitalist Indiegogo, which is it's a Kickstarter to get it's like a project where they take all these chicks' ideas and they're gonna make it into a game.
Well, that sounds great. At least
Wow.
So it's just like a project to help out some chicks in gaming and stuff like that. So $71,000 to them. We got Polygon, Kotaku, Destructoid, Defy Media.
Yo, you fucker!
To alter their ethics policies. An Australian game journalist came forward and exposed EA's cover-up of 40,000 hacked user accounts.
Oh my God! What?
Yeah. Let's see. We exposed the Game Journos Pro list, which is that shit I was talking about earlier, where they're all in collusion.
Right.
Let's see. We got ads pulled from Gawker.
Oh no. Oh no.
Lots of ads pulled.
Really?
Intel pulled ads from Gawker.
Kill me.
Adobe, Mercedes, all pulled ads from Gawker.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I mean, and the best part is, it's impossible for us to lose. We can only win.
Well, that's fantastic in the sense that the goal of Gamergate is, oh boy, fair game journalism.
That's all we want, dude. We do not give a shit. If chicks want to make games, that's fine. If chicks want to play games, that's fine.
Exactly.
That's fine. That's so cool. Come do it.
It's totally fine. Like, if a chick wants to make a cool game in the future,
crazy.
Please, do it. I'd love to try it, honestly.
You really think nerds are trying to pass up chances to hang out with women and work with chicks? I don't think so, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I completely agree, honestly. Oh, man. Alright, well, I guess we can drag this on no longer, but for today, this has been the first episode of the Late Night Podcast. You guys can check us out on YouTube. Feel free to subscribe if you're watching. Jeremy and Lawrence kind of clocked out halfway through.
Well, we didn't know anything about the topic, so...
This Saturday, we're going to have... Huh?
We do nothing about the topic, so...
Lawrence has non-stop talking, but we can't hear him because I can't hear his mic.
I've been talking this whole time. I'm like, yes!
I can hear him really well. I figured out how to adjust his audio a little bit better.
I haven't heard Lawrence if you've been talking.
He's been talking. I can hear it barely now. With this, yes!
Lawrence?
In any case, we'll be doing this again this coming Saturday. Hopefully we'll have a different setup. I was just trying to see if we can get this whole podcast thing to go up a little better than before.
We talked and stuff.
Yeah, we talk some stuff because that makes us a podcast. So yeah, feel free to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at the Matt Costa. You can like my Facebook at the Matt Costa Project, and as well as our Twitch. We stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Although I might have to adjust that because we're going to be doing the streams on, or the podcasts on maybe sometime in the middle of the week, or even on just Saturdays. Who knows?
Fridays.
But you can follow us, Costa_Rica74. Check me out. I'll be playing Gmod or something crazy like that.
Wait, you play Gmod?
We'll see you guys on Saturday. Peace.
Pizza.